Polk. It was here during the heyday of when this was the gay part of San Francisco, and is the only gay bar left here on the Upper Polk. So how do you feel about the people that are walking up and down the street here?
I hate them. I want them to die.
And how long have you all been living in this neighborhood?
I've lived in this neighborhood for a good 25 years.
I moved here in 1977.
What are some of the changes you've seen in the last 5 or 10 years?
I think a lot of the gay bars have been taken over by straight bars, which is probably part of the nature of things. However, I don't like it.
The young people don't recognize Polk as being a gay neighborhood.
No, they don't. And they're unfamiliar with that. And it's not intentional, they just don't know.
When I first moved here about 7 years ago, that's the thing I loved about Polk Street, is you had a lot of gay bars and straight bars all mixed together. So the straight people you ran into were actually fun to hang out with.
We never really cared who you were or what you were, as long as you behave yourself.
And interestingly enough, there weren't a lot of straight people, but the straight people that came
you're right.
were very gay friendly.
Exactly.
And, we would do a circuit,
respect-
so to speak.
Nice.
Everyone would be at the Giraffe. They'd move to the QT for dancing. If they wanted piano, they'd go to the White Swallow. I mean, it was very eclectic.
And now how would you describe it now?
The straight people come here out of curiosity. They think it's fun. They think it's a laugh, a big laugh. Oh, let's go there. It's gay,
So they used to engage in a conversation with you, and now they don't?
No, they don't really. No. Not in my experience.
They engage in, but not with respect. That's
They're curious. They're like, hey, what's this thing lying on the
They
floor?
don't have any respect.
It's a mockery.
I think it's maturity.
I remember Polk Street in the 60s when I was a teenager, when it was completely gay. And I have to mention, I did see your interview the other night when you were interviewing people, the young people on the street, and they didn't know that Polk Street was gay at all.
Well, the thing is, of course, we know we can't necessarily blame them, can we?
Oh no, I don't blame them. I actually blame us, to be honest. I blame the gay community. The stories that I have heard, the gay bars started going under because the gay owners would not pay their bills, take the money, and go to Long Beach and San Diego and Europe and live the high life. And that is not taking care of our community. This bar has been known to give back to the community. And that's why this bar is still here, if you ask me.
So how do you feel about the people that are walking up and down the street here?
I hate them. I want them to die. They need to drown. They need to get murdered. They need to get mugged. So they leave our fucking city. Fuck this bullshit. They need to die.
Wow. Who, in your opinion, who are these people?
They're fucking gentrified little fucking mama's boys, mama girls that get everything fucking paid for them. And they need to fucking die. All these fucking horrible people that the real world's casting, and they're fucking pricks. All these gentrified fucking upper class people think that they can take over the city.
Are you telling me the truth?
Yes!
Thank you.
Thank
Ooh.
you.
Actually, I like these passersby. At first, I didn't like them, but now, that's the beautiful thing. We came here with this idea of there being a war, but at the same time, some of the people who are the quote-unquote enemy have turned out to be really interested in what we're doing. It may be a minority, but that's what matters. It's those people that matter. We can look at this from a variety of perspectives. We can say, hey, it's changing, it's hurting us, we're losing our community. We can say, hey, we have the opportunity to mingle with other people. There's always a silver lining somewhere. And hopefully, at the end, we're progressing in the right direction. And this is Maria Konner at the Cinch from UnderTheGoldenGate.com.